All right, so we're going to check this video out from Tariq Nasheed. He is having a disagreement once again with Deontay Kyle, his current arch enemy. I'm going to agree with some things Tariq says. I'm going to disagree with some things he said, and vice versa with between him and Deontay Kyle.
So when I speak out against FBA, it's like, oh, you don't fuck with black Americans. It's like, nigga, I am a black American.
What the fuck do you mean, nigga?
No, I said FBA specifically. I didn't say niggas. I didn't say black Americans. Because I say black American.
Yeah, same.
This foundational shit got you niggas acting weird.
Right, because
y'all think y'all niggas to the second power or something.
Right. Because when they say it, it's not just I'm black American who descended from black Americans. They saying it like black American supremacy. And it's like, part. That's the problem, nigga.
That's where we're getting lost.
That's the problem,
And then the nigga that y'all listen to was like, it just said it the other day, like, oh, Donald Trump's kind of growing on me.
Oh, see. Nah, nigga.
And y'all niggas, like, really hate immigrants. Like, y'all. And listen, here's the thing. You're not going to come over here talking hot about my culture. Yeah. You're not going to come over here talking hot about my people. I'm not with that. I'm going to defend that every day. Because they're my people. You talking about me at this point.
Right.
But I'm also not like, go back to your country. Like, nigga.
Be for real.
Handle your business.
I'm jealous that you know what country you came from.
Also, no matter how you arrive here,
I'm not.
And what you think about yourself, and you think you better than a nigga when you get here, you about to find out.
You about to. Real quick. You about to find out.
That part is true. I don't agree with a lot of stuff they just said, but I do know that. Whatever, if you think you bigger than the program from wherever you came from, America will straighten you out.
Out there, you are just a nigga over here.
Yo, nigga, wake up call is impending.
It's soon come.
I'll say you're wrong, but I also say just be patient.
Yeah, there definitely is an attitude amongst some immigrants that like they can come over here and just work hard, and that's the problem with black Americans.
Let's get into some game right now because there's a lot of people in here.
Oh man, you know Tariq gonna be mad.
Now everybody, we only got 10,000 hearts. Come on, family, y'all know we got to do better than that. All you got to do is tap the screen.
Woo-wee.
All you got to do is tap. The museum is going great, by the way. Tap the screen. There's Spike Lee's cinema. How big is Spike Lee's theater? All right. At the Gramercy Theater. Where's the Gramercy Theater in New York? King's Theater, well, 3,000. Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, that's what I don't know nothing about these spots. See, that's why I'm asking the family. Yeah, I don't even know about those spots. He's having some movie showings in them. Okay. I didn't know Spike had a theater in Brooklyn. I did not know that. I didn't know that. So if y'all can hit that up, that'll be great. That'll be absolutely great. All right, family, let's get into some game, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all hit the hearts. Let's get those hearts up, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get those hearts up. Let's get those hearts up, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Respect to you, Riri. Family, the first thing we got to talk about. We got to talk about DNC shill, y'all boy, Deontay Kyle. Oh, y'all boy, little pudgy punk, Deontay Kyle. We got to talk about him. He made a little video doing his Democrat shilling. Yeah, the DNC, they're sending all their little operatives out to do all their little shaming talking points. I love TikTok Shop. But we're going to break down. Did y'all see? Yeah, he's taking some shots at FBA again. Him and some lady. I don't know where she was from. Like a little heavyset lady. I don't know where she was from. Yeah, old Two Chin Diante. So yeah, Winnie the Punk. So yeah, they're doing their Democrat shield talking points, and they sent them to take shots at the grass.
Yo, he scored on that one. Did he call that nigga Winnie the Punk? Oh my God.
Roots and the whole lineage. So I'm going to play this clip that they did on the podcast, and I'm going to break it down very meticulously, okay? Because it's very interesting, some of the stuff they were saying. So we're going to break this down very meticulously. All right, now let me play the first part. I'm going to be cutting it, period a lot. I'm going to be cutting it because I want to break down every talking point. All of it I want to break down. So here's the first part. Hold on. Here we go.
So when I speak out against FBA, it's like, oh, you don't fuck with black Americans. Like, nigga, I am a black American.
What the fuck do you mean, nigga?
No, I said FBA specifically. I didn't say niggas. I didn't say black American. Because I say black American.
Yeah. Same.
This foundational shit got you niggas acting weird.
Right, because they...
Okay. So he did the old DNC trick to try to turn our lineage into an organization. Again, that comes from a think tank. That's a way to disrespect our lineage. All right. He's like, I said FBA specifically. I didn't say black American. Well, that only works if there's some kind of FBA separate club or political organization that you voluntarily join. It ain't.
See, I hear what Tariq is saying. I hear what he's saying. FBA is a lineage. It's the original black people that have always been here before there was even an America. The original black ass people that fought in every war, that has always been here, that some of them were so-called Indians, some of them so-called black, however you want to call it, the original black American people, Mississippi, Alabama, and all that. I get it. But do not pretend that there is not a certain sector of people who choose to use the term FBA. My grandmother never heard of FBA. My father never heard of FBA. None of his friends have. This is a new term. It's disingenuous to pretend as if there is not a certain group of people who choose to use this term. Of course, what the term means always has been, but the people who use the term are a group. I'm not saying they're an organized group, but they are a group. Stop pretending, yo. I'm just being objective here. Y'all can call me what you want. And yes, I'm 99 generations deep black American nigga, South nigga. Never even been out the country.
See, this shows the bad faith arguments that they're using. FBA is a lineage designation for people whose ancestry is rooted in the historic United States. And then to say, I'm not attacking black Americans, I'm attacking FBA. No, you're attacking black Americans. That's who FBAs are. Black Americans who have no immigrant ancestry.
Have been designated. You just use the word that explains. It's a lineage designation, what you call it. That's what he's pointing out. Let's not pretend. Because don't get it confused. I'm 100% black American, or however you wanna, FBA, however you wanna put it. But anytime you go against anything Tariq says, people that call themselves FBA will attack you, guaranteed.
Ancestry. So you're trying to create an imaginary separation where black American is the acceptable identity, but foundational black American, that becomes an unacceptable ideology. That's a straw man. Because tethers can latch on to black American. Deontay Kyle don't know where the hell his family's from. He was adopted.
This is true. Now, let's be honest. Now, this is true. See, at some point, human beings are going to learn that there's only one race, baby. There's only one race. The goddamn human race. People fight for power every day. I don't know why people think that black people would have been any more merciful than these white people have been. They won't. They sold us, nigga. That was black people that sold us. People take advantage of other people. People try to dominate other people. People lose to other people. People conquer other people. But since we're speaking in colors, y'all like colors. Let's do colors.
You know what I'm saying? He don't know where his family's from. All that we, us, he don't know where his family's from. His mama was allegedly white. And from what I understand, she abandoned him, dropped him off in front of a damn Winn-Dixie somewhere. You don't know his dad. He don't know his biological family. Allegedly, he don't know that. So like I'm a black American. Yeah, you're generic. Yeah, you don't know. We ain't generic. I'm not trying to be mean, but hell, we're gonna talk truth to power. You see? And all that, I'm a black American. No, that statement, that doesn't answer the criticism. Nobody's saying that a black American is incapable of attacking the interest or the history of the lineage distinction of other black Americans. But his response is basically like, how can I be attacking black Americans when I'm a black American? No,
that's totally...
What exactly are you attacking? You understand? You done made up a non-existent organization with a leadership structure and members who can voluntarily...
He's talking to the people in the comments. Why don't you understand this, Tariq? You do understand this. You just have to play your side. He's talking to the people in the comments that shoot at him anytime he says something that Tariq said is bad. That's who he's talking to. He's talking to the people who start screaming FBA in the comments and cuss him out. And he don't even know what he is. It's so ridiculous. We're human beings. Wait till the aliens get here. We're going to look at everything different.
Join and quit so that you can attack that. But basically, you are attacking the lineage because there is no organization. Understand that. They are attacking the lineage when they do that. Do not be fooled. They're not fooling nobody.
No, they're attacking the niggas that's attacking them online. That's what they're attacking.
All right. See, they got to try to frame FBA to mean an ideology because all of the other shit will just start collapsing. Mm-hmm. You see? That's why you can't replace that ideology with another ancestry designation. You can't say, when I speak out against Jamaican Americans, people say I don't like Jamaican Americans. No, I'm attacking Jamaican Americanism. Yeah. Like, what are you talking about? So you're trying to make up some non-existent group, and you're doing it very clumsily, and it's just not working. See, the thing is, the straw man argument, it gives these people an infinitely expandable enemy. See, once they try to transform foundational black Americans from a lineage to some vague movement, anything somebody says online becomes evidence of what, quote, FBA believes. You see how they do that? That sleight of hand trick? It doesn't have to be a membership, doesn't even have to be a platform, doesn't have to be a governing body, doesn't have to be an agreement among the people carrying the lineage. You can just grab a provocative statement from any individual and say, oh, that's FBA. FBA said, that's what Tasha K did. She said somebody called her husband a booty scratcher. Nobody knows who did it, if it even happened. Then all of a sudden, she goes on a rant denigrating the entire 50 million lineage, saying that we're all like the KKK because some random person.
How do you get to define a lineage? I'm not denying that the lineage exists. How are you the person that gets to define it? There's people, their whole life never been FBA. There was no such thing in the 70s. There was no such thing in the 80s. There was no such thing as the 90s. But you show up and now it's 50 million FBA because you called them that? You've decided this the designation. Do you see how that in and of itself makes it a group? I'm not speaking against the group, the movement, whatever you want to call it, but I never agreed to it. And me and my family been here forever. Do you see how there's a difference? I don't know. I already see y'all cursing me out in the comments already. I don't give a damn.
Called somebody a booty scratcher, which I don't even believe happened, to be honest.
Booty scratcher funny.
So they try to pull that stuff with us. They try to do the collective blame hypocrisy with us. Notice that? They individualize immigrants with their anti-Black American rhetoric, but they collectivize every foundational Black American response to them. See, when African and Caribbean and other immigrants, they get online and they say little slick shit about foundational Black Americans and call Black Americans late.
In the same breath, you're generalizing people from other groups about what they do all as a person, as a group. Don't get it confused. I've had some poor experiences with immigrants. I've been in situations where I know for a fact this African man thinks he's better than me. We're in the same position, same job, he just feels the air of superiority when he deals with me. You're not my supervisor. You can just tell by the way they talk, by their arrogance. But I'm not foolish enough to believe that's just how Africans are. I understand that there are many different dynamics that contribute to that. One of them is most of them get coached before they get over here. Before they even get off the plane, somebody coach, don't fuck with them. Do not talk to the niggas. The niggas are no good. You feel me? Another factor, we also don't meet a lot of the on the ground Africans, because to get here, it takes some money and prestige. We're not meeting the big bellies and the flies. And I understand that isn't, forget it. I don't got to explain that to y'all. But you know what I'm saying? We're not meeting them. We meeting the Princess of Moon and them niggas. They got to come over here and drive a cab or Uber or whatever. You understand what I'm saying? So there's a lot of dynamics that go into that. But I have experienced it. I'm aware of that. I've seen immigrants do the switch up and all of the other stuff like that. But for me to automatically assume when I see an immigrant, they must be working for the other side is, to me, just as bad as stereotyping people in other ways. I mean, it's worth taking a look. It's worth being aware of. You understand what I'm saying? It's worth knowing, okay, it's a possibility, you know how them, you know how the Sudanians be, I don't know, or whatever. The Cameroonians, not really the ones whose eyes I'm the captain. The Somalians, you know how they are. But I'm not foolish enough to believe that's all of them. Just all the ones I met. Anyway, go ahead, Tariq.
Easy, cultureless, criminal, uneducated. And when we say, hey man, what's up with your man over here? Well, that's just one person. We don't generalize. Everybody don't think like that. That one person don't represent all Nigerians. That one person don't represent all Kenyans.
So Pooh Shiesty represent all FBA, TVD, and idiots like that? If we're talking in general, there's a lot of things that we got going on in general that I'm not proud of. Are we just brushing it off when we excuse those people? No, there's some jerks in every group.
Okay. All right, then when somebody responds to one of these tethers, like, hey man, shut your tether ass up. Oh, hey, look, FBA this is a hate group, calling them a tether. Y'all, this is a hate group. This is xenophobia.
No, I don't think it's a hate group.
This is device. This is a diaspora.
I don't think it's a hate group. I think just a lot of people who follow Tariq. And I'm not going to use FBA because we understand it's a lineage. I do not. If I see one goddamn comment like that, FBA is lineage. I know. But Tariq's followers are a group. I don't care how you put it. People that follow Tariq talk a certain way and respond a certain way, sometimes before even considering the argument, looking at the facts objectively. Don't pretend like it's not true. I'll know for a fact I'm going to see that same point reinforced in these comments. I put money on it.
Diaspora war. This diaspora war is crazy. It's only a diaspora war when we clap back. Y'all notice that? It's never a goddamn diaspora war when these people are calling us Akadas, Abids, Jareers, Baby Mamas.
Fair enough.
It's never a diaspora war. Only when we respond to these tethers, oh, this diaspora war.
Fair enough. Fair enough. He's not lying, but what I'm saying is, why are we searching for it? Like some people use that as a constant search for an enemy when we could be spending our time and effort and energy saving these babies, man, fixing our communities and shit. Yeah, some tethers around. When you see them, recognize them, keep it moving. But you got people constantly on the lookout. You can't even examine new ideas. You can't go against the grain of what everybody thinks in the black community without being accused of being from Jamaica or something. Just because you had a different thought. That's my beef.
Gotta stop. This is just going too far now. It just gotta stop. Fuck out of here. Get the hell out of here. No, we ain't gonna just sit here and just take abuse from people indefinitely, and we ain't supposed to say nothing. Damn that. But listen, let me play the rest. Let me play some more.
Okay.
Let me play some more. Hold on, ladies and gentlemen, because we're gonna go deep with it. This is some heavy stuff. Hold on. Let me go back a little bit. Here we go.
Yeah.
This foundational shit got you niggas acting weird.
Right, because
y'all think y'all niggas to the second power or something.
Right. Because when they say it, it's not just I'm Black American who descended from Black Americans. They saying it like Black American supremacy. And it's that's the problem, nigga.
That's where we're lost.
That's the problem.
Yeah, that's too much. I don't think they're saying it like that. I mean, there may be some uninformed people who feel like for some reason that makes you better than someone else, which is silly. I mean, it's just a ridiculous thing. It's ridiculous to take pride, to me personally, and pride, I mean like biblical pride, like, oh, I'm so much better than, to take pride in something that you had nothing to do with. You ain't work hard to become FBA, nigga. It's just how you was born. You know what I'm saying? It's like taking pride in being tall. You know what I mean? It's a silly thing to be prideful over. You have no control over whatsoever. It just happened to you.
And then the nigga that y'all listen to.
Okay. So Black supremacy? Black American supremacy? Really?
No, it's just jokes.
Black American supremacy? Who
I
is
ain't
this?
gonna say that. I ain't
Supreme
gonna say that.
Captain. Dude, am I ducking a debate? Dude, I don't know you. To a Supreme Captain. Say, am I ducking a debate with you? I don't know you, Supreme Captain. Who are you?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know you, Supreme Captain. Hold on. Who are you? I've never seen you in my life, Supreme Captain. Who are you?
You can't debate Tariq on his show though, because he'll silence you. He'll shut you down. He'll play around, y'all.
Hold on.
Talking.
Somebody, I'm gonna get back on it, guys. I don't, we freestyle a little bit here.
Right.
Supreme Captain, hop on. I don't know who you are. Explain who you are and why would I duck you? And I don't know who you are. Who are you, sir? Hop on, Supreme Captain. Mr. Supreme, hop on. I don't know who you are. And you're not getting on, hop on. I don't duck nothing. You come up here and you got something to say it. Say it with your chest. I don't know you. Well, all right, hop on. You're not getting on. Okay. Yeah, I don't know you and you're not getting on. I just invited you. All right, so.
Because you know he can't debate you on your show.
You sound a little sassy, like you just probably wanted some attention from a dude. Okay. All right, you're not getting on. Okay. Yeah, you're not getting on. I invited you up, bro. Yeah, I don't know who you are. Are you having like a fantasy debate with me? Because there's a lot of strange dudes out here who be collecting pictures of me and just be having posters of me on their wall. Just weird dudes. They be having little cardboard cutouts of me standing up in their room, and they got lotion on it. I don't know what y'all be doing, but I ain't with it. I don't knock your lifestyle, but I'm not with none of that. All right, the Supreme dude didn't. He's bullshitting. He's scared. Okay. But anyway, like I said, this whole Black supremacy thing. See, they're trying to redefine Black boundaries as Black supremacy because boundaries, that interferes with access. See, look at the trick.
That's true. This part I agree with.
We're just saying we're Black Americans.
It is exclusionary. Definitely. There are people who normally could sneak in. Well, okay, what bothers me sometimes with the quote unquote, I hate using this word, but the tether class are people who pretend they are us and then find themselves in positions of power and they're ready to speak for us. You know, the Kamala Harrises of the world. You feel me? Like that's tricky for me. You know, that's like, hey, what perspective are you coming from with, lady? You know what I'm saying? Collard greens in the bathtub ass. Now that type of stuff, definitely I can agree with.
Descended from the historic black population, and we have a specific lineage. That's it. And they inflate that into a black American supremacy. That's a major rhetorical leap, ain't it? Supremacy means that one group believes that they're inherently destined to dominate another group. We don't want to do that. Nobody's talking about doing that. We're not talking.
I don't think it means dominate. It means that you think you're better than. It means it thinks you're supreme over. That's what they mean. You threw in dominate.
Not dominating nobody. Delineation means this is who we are. This is our history. These are our claims. And everybody else does not have equal ownership of those claims. That's not supremacy. That's a boundary. And remember, we're never supposed to have boundaries as foundational Black Americans. We're supposed to be.
Also, I agree. Yeah. We expect to just take it or whatever. Just like a brand new name that anybody can come up with. In my life, we've been Black. Well, I ain't old enough. My grandmother, my mother, and then remember Negro, colored. So we've been Negro, colored, Black, Afro-American, African-American, and now FBA. And I guarantee, give it 20 years, we'd be something else. I'm just saying.
Open access for everyone.
That someone else decided. You know what I mean? That some leader, or as Tariq would say, non-leader, just decided this is what we called now. How about human beings? How about that?
To glom off of. And they use that supremacy word to kind of make us feel morally guilty for doing something every other
Because we've been
ethnic group
subject to
does.
such a thing,
You
right?
name yourself, you define your lineage, you protect your lineage interests, and you say no when necessary. We're supposed to never say no. We're supposed to say yes. Hell no. The yes days are over. Damn that.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree with that part.
So they're confusing us having self-respect with having some kind of hierarchy because they're used to the Black American identity having very weak enforcement mechanisms.
Mm-hmm. You can do what you
You
want.
see?
You see, but we're not taking it where it counts. All this is good in the neighborhood. How about we enforce our business practices? Make it difficult for people from other places to come in and just get money off our backs whenever we feel like it. But instead, we online talking shit about FBA and who not and who's a tether and all this other bullshit. You can talk that all you want when it ain't got nothing to do with no money. When we still crying about gentrification, nigga, you had the property the whole time. You let the neighborhood get torn down. Everybody's scared to call the police. Niggas talking that stop snitching shit. Your kids is tearing the shit up. Families falling apart. But we worried about the Jamaicans. Do you understand how sick this is? And once again, I do think Tariq be spitting on some things. But sometimes we look at shit so small. Everything he's saying is true if you take it off the internet and put it in the street. That's too much. Get your hand out my pocket, nigga. Don't get me started.
Yeah, y'all think y'all Black Americans to the second power. Y'all think y'all Black Americans to the second. That's very interesting. Why does specificity automatically sounds like superiority to them? You see, saying foundational Black American, that's not mathematically saying better Black person. That's just saying more specific historic category.
No, but tether hairline and all that other stuff is. But that's just how Black people is. Somebody told me I was Jamaican because I got a gap in my teeth. It was like statistically more Africans have, nigga, the fuck is you talking about? So everybody in Africa got everybody in America got straight white teeth. Nobody got crooked teeth, and no African Americans got crooked teeth. Get the fuck out of here, nigga.
Irish American is more specific than white American. Jamaican American is more specific than Black American. Nigerian American is more specific than African American in the broad racial sense. Nobody automatically hears those distinctions as claims of racial supremacy. Only when it comes to us, when we have a lineage specific term, all of a sudden the specificity gets interpreted as arrogance. That tells you that there's a psychological expectation that Black Americans, we're supposed to remain undefined enough so we're absorbed into everybody else's political framework.
I do agree with that. Yeah, we're supposed to be just loosely Black people here in America. Just, all of them. But then within that, we're expected to have some weird hive mind. I am a person. That's it.
You see? And let me play this other part here. This is where he kind of takes a little dig at me. Hold on.
They saying it like Black American supremacy. And it's
That part.
that's the problem, nigga.
That's where we're lost.
That's the problem.
And then the nigga that y'all listen to was like,
And the nigga that y'all listen to, he's talking about me. Hold on.
That's the problem.
And then
I thought you wasn't a leader. How would you just assume he's talking about you? You feel me? Do you see the contradiction here? Am I just tripping?
the nigga that y'all listen to was like, it just said it the other day, like, oh, Donald Trump's kind of growing on me.
Oh, see. Nah, nigga.
And y'all niggas like really hate immigrants. Like, y'all.
Okay. So he was like, because I put up a tweet, hell, about a couple of years ago, because Donald Trump was speaking positively about Black people. And I said, Donald Trump is growing on me, just to let the DNC know, hey, what y'all gonna do? Y'all keep saying how bad Trump is. All y'all do, DNC flunkies, is shit on us, and Donald Trump is kind of giving us props a little bit. So that the guy y'all listen to, that's that Tariq is the leader framing that they try to do. All right? That's the Tariq is the leader framing that they try to do. See, the nigga y'all listen to, that they're trying to convert FBA from a lineage into.
Nigga, you made up the term. You own the trademark. Nigga, what are you talking about?
Oh, man. We're failing as a people.